Visions presented in dreams are correlations of the body-mind with the subconscious forces in action regarding physical thought and study of the entity's actions, as related to those conditions in which thought, intent and purpose, with the urges of body, are correlated with these mental forces.
Visions presented in dreams are correlations of the body, mind, and subconscious forces in action. So the question is, what is the correlation or covariation, association, or relationship between physical mind and soul mind? Correlation is a technique that shows how strongly pairs of variables, that is the contents of the physical mind and the contents of the soul mind, are related. Correlation is a technique to find out whether two variables, the physical mind's contents and the soul mind contents, are related, and to what extent are they related. A correlation analysis leads to a greater understanding of the physical mind and soul mind. How does a change or variation in the physical mind affects the soul mind? How does a change or variation in the soul mind affects the physical mind? Body, mind, and subconscious forces in action means the processing done by the soul mind of contents found in the physical mind, including the soul mind itself. Now, regarding physical thought and study of the entity's actions as related to those conditions in which thought, intent, and purpose with the urges of body are correlated with these mental forces. So what is correlated? The thoughts of the individual, actions of the individual, intents of the individual, purposes of the individual, urges of the body of the individual.
Visions presented in dreams are correlations of the body-mind with the subconscious forces in action regarding physical thought and study of the entity's actions, as related to those conditions in which thought, intent and purpose, with the urges of body, are correlated with these mental forces.
Vision means a manifestation, an image, an experience of seeing something. Dreams mean a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep. Thought means an idea or opinion occurring in the physical mind. Intent means an aim, objective, target. Purpose means the reason why we do something. Urges means a strong desire. Vision presented in dreams means a manifestations of the soul to the physical mind while asleep. The soul analyzes or correlates all actions of the entity and then creates a dream after careful consideration of the thoughts, intents, purposes, and urges of the individual.
Dreams are correlations of the subconscious forces of the entity in that way and manner, and should be used by entity for the development and better understanding of the conditions presented physically from time to time.
The results of the correlations, the associations, relationship processing happening in the soul mind can be used by the individual for personal development and better understanding of what is happening in the physical mind.
Dreams are correlations of the subconscious forces of the entity in that way and manner, and should be used by entity for the development and better understanding of the conditions presented physically from time to time.
Correlation means the process of establishing relationships and connections between two or more information in the mind. Correlation is a process of induction. The soul not only records information but actively searches for connections and relationships to help the individual. The soul gives dreams to the physical mind for better understanding and self-development.
For oft dreams visions, present to the individual those conditions existent in the mental forces or body-mind. Through the mind and subconscious they give that experience, either in emblematical or direct way and manner, in which many changes may be seen, many conditions averted, and many advantages taken of experiences seen in the dream.
Dreams and visions presented to the individual after processing in the soul mind reveals what is really happening in the mind of the individual. Experiences are then produced to reveal to the individual changes in the physical mind and soul mind, conditions that can be avoided or taken advantage of.
For oft dreams, visions, present to the individual those conditions existent in the mental forces or body-mind. Through the mind and subconscious they give that experience, either in emblematical or direct way and manner, in which many changes may be seen, many conditions averted, and many advantages taken of experiences seen in the dream.
Dreams and visions are reflections of what is happening in the mind of the individual. The subconscious and physical mind work together to create dreams that, one, reflect changes happening to the individual, two, ways to avoid danger, and three, opportunities to take advantage of.
Dreams come as answers to various conditions and the mental forces that pass through the body physical mind, and are interpretations of visions from the subconscious or superconscious force of the entity.
Dreams are answers to various conditions and situations happening in the mind. Dreams are received from the physical mind. Dreams are the interpretations happening in the soul mind or subconscious, and spirit mind or superconscious.
Dreams come as answers to various conditions and the mental forces that pass through the body physical mind, and are interpretations of visions from the subconscious or superconscious force of the entity.
Dreams are answers or solutions to a problem. The soul or subconscious works with the superconscious to create dreams which are handed over to the physical mind to interpret and use.
Dreams are the experiences of the subconscious correlated with the various conditions to be used in the ways and manners that have been outlined for the body, in the experience through which the body conscious mind passes with the correlation of those conditions, which are visioned through the subconscious force.
Dreams are experiences of the soul mind, that is, the correlations of the conditions in the physical mind and soul mind, and are to be used by the individual for their benefit. The physical mind receives the correlated information from the soul mind.
Dreams are the experiences of the subconscious correlated with the various conditions to be used in the ways and manners that have been outlined for the body, in the experience through which the body conscious mind passes with the correlation of those conditions, which are visioned through the subconscious force.
The soul or subconscious produces dreams after analyzing all the situations and conditions going through the individual. The dream is passed on to the physical mind for the benefit of the individual.
Dreams are the correlation of the physical with the cosmic forces, spiritual, and the subconscious weighing or giving that experience to the body-mind for the development of the entity.
Dreams are the correlation of the physical mind and the spirit mind and the soul mind. The soul mind, after the process of weighing, gives the experiences to the physical mind for personal development.
Dreams are the correlation of the physical with the cosmic forces, spiritual, and the subconscious weighing or giving that experience to the body-mind for the development of the entity.
Dreams are used for self-development. Dreams are created using the process of induction in the subconscious mind or soul with the help of the superconsciousness, and are passed on to the physical mind for the benefit of the individual.
Dreams may be used for the entity's development, in the entity's gaining knowledge of how the subconscious weighs with the conscious forces of the entity, when these apply to action, and may be acted upon by the physical body.
Dreams can be used for personal development. The soul mind weighs the contents of the physical mind, mostly regarding the actions of the individuals. Weighing means to assess the importance of the contents of the mind with a view to produce a decision or action to be taken by the individual. The individual can then apply this information from dreams for its benefit.
Dreams may be used for the entity's development, in the entity's gaining knowledge of how the subconscious weighs with the conscious forces of the entity, when these apply to action, and may be acted upon by the physical body.
Dreams may be acted on directly as is presented for the benefit of the physical body and mind. Dreams are produced by the soul.
Dreams are the culmination of experiences, or high points in the mental forces of the entity, and are presented to the subconscious forces, through its various experiences and mental conditions of a physical being, for an explanation and an interpretation of these experiences, and then comes back as experiences through the dreams or visions to the body or material mind of the entity. Then, these may be acted upon, in the material way, or in the mental and spiritual way, for the entity's own experience, for good, for development, for betterment of conditions in the entity's existence. Use them as such.
Dreams are the combinations of all the experiences and high points in the mind of the individual. Dreams are presented to the soul mind for interpretation of all these experiences, and the result is sent back to the physical mind. These experiences can then be used by the individual in a physical, mental, or spiritual manner for the individual's own benefit. Experiences are presented, interpreted, and processed in the subconscious mind. Improved experiences are created by the soul and passed back to the physical mind. Dreams are used for self-development and self-improvement.
Now, we have this developing mind of an entity that becomes impressed with those visions presented to the consciousness through the subconscious or subliminal self, and these are presented with the entity in the study and thought that may be put on same for the entity's good and edification. That is, that the entity may better understand self and self's application to conditions that arise in its life.
The developing physical mind of the individual receives visions from the soul mind and can be used for personal growth. These visions can be used to better understand one's self and are ways to react to situations and conditions that arises in the individual's life. Subliminal means mental processes happening below the threshold of sensation or physical consciousness, perceived by or affecting someone's mind without the physical mind being aware of it. Subliminal self means the subconscious self or soul. Edification means the moral or intellectual instructions for the improvement of the entity. Dreams are used for the benefit of the entity. Dreams are used for self-understanding and self-improvement.
Dreams are experiences of the subconscious forces, weighed with that of the body-mind, in its attempt to give the forces in the body-mind that experience necessary for the better understanding and development of the consciousness of the individual.
Dreams are experiences received from the soul mind by the physical mind and are used for understanding the contents of the mind and for developing the mind of the individual.
Dreams are experiences of the subconscious forces, weighed with that of the body-mind, in its attempt to give the forces in the body-mind that experience necessary for the better understanding and development of the consciousness of the individual.
Experience means context and observation of facts or events already made before. The soul has done dream processing so many times, hence is very experienced. The physical mind, through the senses, feeds the soul with new and old information. The soul processes all available information and provides the physical mind with the best answer. The physical mind is less experienced, created from physical birth. The soul is much, much older and more experienced.
Dreams or visions come to the entity through the subconscious forces and may be used in the way and manner given, and are for the edification of the entity, if the dream will be applied in the material life.
Dreams are received from the soul mind and may be used in the way presented to the individual. Dreams are for the moral or intellectual improvement of the individual in its physical experience. Dreams come from the soul or subconscious. The soul gives lessons for the physical mind to apply on earth.
Dreams are the correlation of the subconscious forces magnifying and manifesting through the conscious forces, and should be used as has been given.
Dreams are the correlation, the seeking associations and relationships of the soul mind, which are passed on to the physical mind for the use of the individual's benefit. Dreams are processed in the soul or subconscious. The soul manifests the dream to the physical mind.
In this dream we see the action of the subconscious forces predominating when the consciousness is at obeisance, submits to subconscious forces, and the projection of mental conditions weighed, measured, by those accumulations of subconscious with existent conditions, and this relates to the conditions existent in the normal mind with other normal minds and is that exemplification of those conditions in a manner of an emblematical condition.
The soul mind is in full operation when the physical mind is asleep. The soul mind, after processing all the information, that is the weighing and measuring, passes the experiences to the physical mind for the benefit of the individual. Weigh means to assess the nature of something with a decision or action to be made. Measure means to assess the importance, effect, or value of something. Accumulate means to collect information. The soul collects and assesses all information in the physical mind. The soul is more active when the physical consciousness is asleep or submitted to the subconscious. New dreams are current events happening in the physical mind and soul.
Dreams are conditions wherein the mental forces of the body are developing, where the subconscious forces are able to correlate with the mental forces of the physical body. The conditions as are being presented to the body for study and thought in the material world.
Dreams are from the soul mind after it has correlated all the information in the mind and are presented to the individual for personal use in the physical world. The soul measures and weighs all information and gives the dreams to the physical mind for study and use.
This dream is that correlation of the mental forces of individuals acted upon by the mentality of the subconscious force through the individual visualizing same in that called dream, and the lessons are gathered from this dream are interpretations, or as has been given aforetime. That given dream is for man's learning and understanding, and should be studied as such.
Dreams are for personal development and understanding. Dreams are the correlation of the contents in the mind, and lessons are developed for the individual to use. Visualizing means forming a mental image of or imagine. Dreams is the language of the soul for our learning and understanding.
Dreams are the correlation of circumstances and conditions presented in the mind and the subconscious forces of the body, and viewed in emblematical ways and manner, and each dream has its individual interpretation or meaning in the life of the body.
Every dream has a meaning that can be used for the benefit of the individual. Dreams are the correlation of circumstances and conditions in the physical mind and soul mind.
Dreams are the correlation of circumstances and conditions presented in the mind and the subconscious forces of the body, and viewed in emblematical ways and manner, and each dream has its individual interpretation or meaning in the life of the body.
Each dream is specifically made for the entity. The soul gives the physical mind specific information for success.